Welcome, everybody. And this is another episode of Window Shopping. My name is Stephen Mead with Domicile Real estate for people who love houses. We specialize in architectural homes, lots of mid-century modern and historic homes. And this is where we kind of take a virtual look at one of the homes on the market. And basically, I tell you what I would tell you if I was showing the house. So here we go. This is a home in Newhall, California. If you don't know where Newhall is, it's actually a community near Valencia. It has some, what I would call maybe semi-rural properties. And this is sort of an early 60s mid-century modern home on over 2/3 of an acre, almost 3/4 of an acre. Really a cool house. It's a little bit of a different design than maybe we've shown in the past. It's also one of those homes that has a lot of kind of hidden potential. The home's not in bad condition. In fact, it's in really good condition, but it's not really optimized. And I think I love those homes where the bones are so great and you know it's a great house when you see it, but it's just not firing in all cylinders quite yet. It's not maximized out to be the showstopper that it could be. And I think this is kind of some of my favorite type homes. And this one is, by LA standards at least, reasonably priced. So by Southern California standards, kind of a lot of house for the money. So let's get into it. 24202 Heritage Lane. I actually love the street name on this one. That's pretty cool. And this is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's just over 2,300 square feet. I think, like I said, it's on a little over 2/3 of an acre, a little less than 3/4 of an acre. I think it's like 0.71 acres, built in 1962. It's not our listing. It's listed by Andrew Tyzbir of Pinnacle Estate Properties, Inc. But if you would like to see it, we would love to represent you as a buyer. And if you don't like this house, but you like architectural homes and you'd like to work with us here in Southern California, absolutely reach out to us. So let's go ahead and kind of get started on this one. I'm going to talk a little bit about why this home looks special. So there's a couple things already going on in the exterior of this home that I actually like a lot. You've got a lot of extra detailing on this house. Like you've got a little bit of a flying buttress here, clear story windows, kind of this long lodge style design with the chimney sticking out. And then you'll notice over here by the front door, you've got almost a recess and a cut-in, which is kind of a cool design element too. So a lot of things going on that say this was a custom architect designed home. What you're not seeing, though, is what I think is a cohesive landscaping plan. So already you've got this home that's kind of an iconic shape with cool elements, and you just have landscaping that is not bad, but it's not really doing anything to sort of accentuate the entrance to this home. So there's a carport around the back here. And again, this is kind of this sort of side view when you pull up the driveway. Long driveway from the street, long turnaround area. And this is kind of looking at what you would call the front facade of the house. But in a home like this, it's kind of interesting. So you've got a driveway that sort of winds around to the front of it. And then this is that recessed entry that I was talking about. A lot of full floor-to-ceiling glass here, or floor-to-wall edge. And then you've got kind of this open pergola, which was a super common 1960s design element. What's great about it is it means you can actually have plants in these flower beds that will grow. You don't need all shade plants. You walk in the door, and this is a fun design element that A. Quincy Jones used in a lot of houses, and that is this idea that people enter to a smaller space that then opens up later. So it's a low ceiling. I know we've got kind of some photography here that's a little hodgepodge. We've got a long hallway with some storage. And then this is the beautiful living room that you're greeted with, right? Like you enter through this small hallway and then it opens up to this, right? Tons of glass, open beams, tongue and groove ceiling with stained wood. Again, this home isn't in bad shape by any means, but it's not really optimized with a cohesive design plan. And you've got a fireplace here, you've got a TV here. Again, we're just not seeing a cohesive design plan with this. And I think that can help a lot. Built-in bookshelves. This is a dining room. I mean, look at this view out of this dining area, out to the pool area and the hills beyond. I mean, really, there's a lot of great elements in this home. A kitchen with a vaulted ceiling, which is another sort of personal favorite of mine. It really helps create much bigger feeling of space. Okay, we've got to look down this hallway that you see, and then this is the primary bedroom here, which has got a kind of a bit of an open concept bathroom, huge clear story window, beautiful vaulted ceilings. This is kind of that open bathroom area, again, with a vaulted ceiling, which, most bathrooms have a very enclosed small space, and this one is exactly the opposite. That dressing area, we've got kind of a private garden shower area. Again, very popular in the 1960s. A lot of designs had that. You've got dual vanities and a secondary bathroom, and this is kind of the main backyard area with a pool. This is that dining room that you saw. There's so much that could be done with this house. When I look at this, a lot of it is really just creating kind of a cohesive vision, and then also really dialing in the landscape. This home's on almost 3/4 of an acre. You can see a lot of mature trees and hills surround the property. So there's really a lot to look at here. I'm going to give you an overhead view because I think it might be kind of important on this one, where it'll help explain a little bit more about sort of that lot and what you're looking at. So we do this and we switch to a satellite view. We can zoom in here. This home basically sits kind of almost on a hilltop. So this is the rest of Newhall, which is a lot of tract developments. But you'll see this area here is kind of this area of kind of custom home lots where this one is located. So we can't zoom in anymore, but I hope you can see this. This is your area, the street down here, and you kind of come up this driveway and wind around. So what you've got on this house is a lot of space between you and your neighbors. There's a lot of mature trees and mature things that kind of go right beyond that pool area. And I think it's pretty cool. The other thing I want to talk about is the price. This home is listed at $1,199,000. Now, I don't want to make it sound like that's not a lot of money. That is a lot of money. But in Southern California, that is not usually buying you a very big house if you're in a populated area. It's not buying you a lot of land, and it's not, it definitely will buy you a cool house, but it will be a smaller one. This home also has paid solar, so that kind of helps you out too a little bit. I just think this is a huge value if you're willing to go a little farther out. My normal advice is I tell clients to not go to some of these outlying areas. But I think the exception to that rule is if it enables you to truly get something unique. And by unique, I don't just mean the design of the house, but a 3/4 acre lot for $1.2 million is just really not a lifestyle you're able to enjoy really anywhere else, especially not with a cool house like this. I think this one has every potential to be just an amazing showstopper of a property if it were done right. And I don't think it's really that far from getting there either. So one of my favorite houses this week. If you want to go see it, definitely let me know. We can take a look at it together. If you like architectural homes and this isn't the right home for you, but you'd like to check some things out or have a conversation and let us lend you our expertise, and you're in the Southern California area, absolutely reach out. There's a link down below where you can schedule a 15-minute, no cost, no obligation consultation with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will see you again real soon.